or have specific goals. Sometimes fat loss, which is absolutely fine. January is a great time to start a new fitness journey. But with so much conflicting information out there and so many different options, I thought if I just did a little video of red flags and things to avoid, it might help point people in the right direction and help them find the option that's going to be best for them. So, number one, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. And, you know, if someone's promising you drastic results in 3 weeks and telling you it's easy and all of that sort of stuff, then that's usually a sign that it isn't all it's cracked up to be. If what you are looking at seems really cheap, so if you've been getting prices for different things and there's one kind of standout option that seems very cheap, then that again can be a red flag. And it kind of goes in line with if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Also, if people are promising you personalised plans and they're really cheap, then I would question how personalised it is. If celebrities are endorsing it, I don't mean like A-list celebrities, I mean like people from Big Brother, people from Love Island. If they're endorsing it, then they're doing that for money. They don't actually use those products themselves. They've got teams of fitness professionals and nutritionists and food prep companies that work with them every day. And also any photos that you see will either be photoshopped or it's a professional photo shoot. So any products endorsed by celebrities, I would definitely stay away from. If the diet or the option that you're looking at seems like a cult, again, I would stay away. I mean, the one that comes to mind for me personally is keto. It seems to be a weird cult group that you join. And again, a diet or a food plan shouldn't be a way of life. It should complement your existing life and your fitness journey. So yeah, if it seems cultish and like you're joining a club, then I would avoid anything like that. If the plan you send or food options you're looking at doesn't seem to be something that you could stick to long term for the rest of your life, and you don't feel that it's going to equip you with loads of different foods and loads of different recipes to allow you to then progress and follow it on your own in the future, then again I would avoid that completely, because unless you're dieting for a specific reason, like a competition or to make a weight for something, then any plan that you look at should be more of a lifestyle change, sustainable long term, teaching you proper food habits, and you could look at it and think, oh yeah, you know, this looks good, I could eat like this forever. If it's a diet plan or club or way of eating that makes up its own rules, so obviously the normal typical ones are Weight Watchers with Sins, Slimming World with Slimming World with red and green days and points. Oh no, hang on. I think it's Weight Watchers with points. They're all bullshit that I get fucking lost with it all. But yeah, anything like that that's not teaching you about calories and what's in the food that you're eating is a massive no-go. Because the problem with Slimming World, the problem with Weight Watchers is you feel that you rely on them and their system to lose weight, which is not true. All they're doing is creating a calorie deficit and just jazzing it up with some new name or some new model that doesn't make any sense. And there's been loads of stuff that's come out about Slimming World recently and Weight Watchers about how the systems that they use don't make any sense, and they've got healthy foods classed as a sin, and they're not teaching people, again, long-term sustainable eating habits. And some of you might be able to prove me wrong, but I am yet to find someone that's done Weight Watchers or Slimming term and one, stuck to it long term, and two, looks good and is healthy and happy, because they don't teach you about exercise, they don't teach you about muscle building, which yes, isn't for everyone, but lifting weights to some extent is healthy and should be promoted. And they just don't teach you about that. They don't teach you about fueling the body, they don't teach them about protein. So a lot of my clients have tried Slimming World in the past and they've lost weight, but they've not been happy with how their body has looked. So yeah, that's definitely something to think about and 100% something to avoid. But again, if someone can prove me wrong and find someone that's done Slimming World or Weight Watchers and looks fit, healthy and happy and has some sort of muscle definition, and doesn't keep going on and off it, then please let me know. Let's think if there's anything else. I don't think there is. They are pretty much the main things to look out for. I mean, obviously, don't be ripped off and don't be fooled. So don't look at things like slimming teas and boom bod and fat loss pills and like home DVD workouts. I mean, obviously a home workout is fine, but if it comes as a package with a diet, don't look at shake diets. Any shake diet is going to get you to drop weight really fucking quickly. But then as soon as you start eating normally, you'll pile the weight back on. It's not sustainable. It's not healthy. And whether you do train in the gym or whether you do exercise, you need to eat properly to fuel yourself for life every single day. And on a shake diet, you're going to feel horrific. You're not going to be able to concentrate. Whether you should be driving on a fucking shake diet is questionable. Like Herbalife, absolute bullshit. Slim Fast, absolute bullshit. I fucking see fitness professionals and personal trainers selling Herbalife, like actually selling it. And these are the people that should know better, because I fucking bet that they would not diet using these products themselves. Anything else that I can think of? I don't think there is. I mean, ultimately, you need to be in a calorie deficit to drop weight. And how much of a deficit is personalised to each individual. And also the foods that you enjoy and the foods that you want to be eating, again, it's personal to each individual. So this is why, for it to be sustainable long term, it needs to be something that you could look at doing for the rest of your life. And ultimately, you already have a diet. There's foods that you like, there's foods that you eat more of, there's foods that you dislike. So what you really need to do is make sure that you get the correct balance of macronutrients for yourself, include some of the stuff that you enjoy, well, as in like the bad foods, if that's what we want to call it, but mainly pick whole, natural, unprocessed foods to make up the majority of your meals, with some treats thrown in, and it doesn't need to be any more complicated than that. Just eat the foods you already love and exercise a little bit more. Calorie counting isn't for everyone. It can be a good starting point, but again, if you've had past restrictive and obsessive behaviours, it might not be a good idea. So just think about you, think about what will work for you. Don't be sucked in by ridiculous transformation pictures that potentially aren't actually real anyway. And if you do embark on a health and fitness or fat loss journey in January, then like I said, it is a great time, but just make sure you're looking at all the different options and finding out what works best for you.